Have you ever thought about how our mind works? What makes our mind stable? Stability of the mind is essential. A steady mind brings both peace and clarity. When actions are carried out with a peaceful mind, they are naturally good and righteous. But when the mind is restless, it begins to wander and gets caught in various negative tendencies. This leads to inner turmoil, and eventually truth and purity begin to disappear from one's actions. Have you ever seen that? In this world, this is what is actually happening. Everyone is running behind so many things. And yet, even after receiving those things, whatever is their desires, they are still restless. Mind is not stable. It's not calm. This is one of the main reasons the world is in such a chaotic state today. There is hardly any place untouched by unrest. And in such an environment, finding peace becomes very difficult. But remember, true peace lies within you. By simply focusing on your breath, the mind begins to calm down. Even in astrology, pranayam, the way I always say Bhastrika, Kapalbhati and Anulom Vilom, or there are some other breathing techniques as well. Those pranayams holds a special significance. Practicing pranayam is believed to strengthen the planet Jupiter. And when Jupiter is strong, it positively affects your work, finances, mental peace, and also your overall health. And these are not just the bookish knowledge I'm talking about. All those things practically I have experienced in my life, and it truly does work. Your thought process, your actions, your mind, your capacity of utilizing 24 hours, every single thing does change. And not only that, even if somebody will try to create any kind of harm towards you, they will not be able to get anything out of it. Because you will be aligned in such a way that it will become almost impossible for certain people to drag you down. They will try up to some extent, and yes, we all will see the negative effects in our lives as well. But what I'm trying to say is, if you are aligned and if you are practicing these things, your thought process, they cannot change, because they can take everything away from your bank balance. They can maybe take money out of your hand. They can steal everything. They can take everything out of your plate. Yes, they can do that. But one thing they cannot do. The thing which they cannot do is they cannot go inside your brain. They cannot go inside your brain to change your positive mindset, your positive thoughts, your calm mind. And what happens when your mind is calm? When your mind is calm, the way you breathe is also very calm. And when you're calm, at that time, whatever action you will do, it will be aligned with goodness, and your understanding deepens. Isn't it? Have you ever noticed that? When you are completely happy, how the rhythm of your breath works at that time. And when you are anxious or something happened, all of a sudden you have to jump right away. Fire alarms happen or something happen, and all of a sudden you have to jump out of your calmful position. How your breath starts to work, how your heart pumps at that time. Experiment that on you today. If a person consciously avoids immoral actions, the mind remains peaceful and transformation begins from within. That's when real transformation starts to happen. So keep working on yourself. Try to do pranayam. Make it a every single day habit. at least 3 or 4 times. And if possible, one particular time is always good when your stomach is empty. 4 hours after eating, there should be 4 hours difference. At that time there is not heavy stuff in your stomach, and then you can do pranayama. As I always say, if you are pregnant or you are in periods, at that time you don't do Kapalbhati. Otherwise Bhastrika, Anulom Vilom and Brahmari as well will help you. You can Google it, or just check it in the YouTube as well. It will help you big time. And if you don't know, you can contact me. I can help you and check your chart as well. So keep working on yourself. This will help you transform you from within. These are all practically I have experienced in my life. This helps your thought system, your health, your way of working, your way of thinking, and so many other perks also. Nature starts to bless you when you start following it. And we all want to be stable. We all want stable mind, isn't it? This is the requirement to live in this world. So that every single work, whatever you will do, wherever you go, whatever you touch, can blossom. So keep blossoming, and with that, I will be back soon. Until then, stay steady and stay peaceful. Bye-bye.